Okay, all the solving stuff basically is right here. We start off with absolute values. So there's one way to solve absolute values, and that's to take your absolute thing and set it equal to the positive, and take your absolute thing and set it equal to the negative. Okay, and those are going to be your two answers. So when we add 4 and divide by 2, we get 7 as one answer. And when we add 4 and divide by 2, we get -3 as your other answer. Okay, so when we have absolute values, we set it equal to the positive and set that equation equal to the negative, and you solve them both. Okay, now these next two I like to solve using my own method called the sandwich. So I'm going to take my 10 and I'm going to bring it over to this side. Okay, less than or equal to, and make it negative. Okay, because it's a less than, so this is the way that we get it right every single time. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides, from all the sides, from everything. So -4 is less than or equal to 3x is less than or equal to, wait, that's -16. -16 is less than or equal to 3x is less than or equal to 4. And then dividing everything by 3, okay, gives you your answer. That -16 thirds, or 5 1/3, is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1 1/3. So any number between -5 1/3 and 4 and 1 1/3 will make that a true statement. Okay, so sandwich, it works nice every time. So even here, we're going to take this and we're going to bring it over here as a negative. Okay, and we're going to solve it through the middle. So -8, subtracting 8, everywhere we go. -11 is less than 5x is less than -2. Okay, and dividing everything by 5, -11/5 is less than x. That's one of your answers. And then the other one is x is greater than -2/5. Okay, so remember, we can split this into 2 now. This is one answer. X is less than -11/5. And the other one is x is greater than positive -2/5. Okay, so this one goes to the left on your line graph, and the bottom one goes to your right. Just be able to separate those. Okay, some more solving. Here we go. Divide everything by 4. E to the x equals 6. So we have an exponential equation, and if you want to solve an exponential equation, you're going to natural log both sides. Okay, and that cancels out your e right there, so x is equal to the natural log of 6. Voila, and you're done. Put it in your calculator if you want. Okay, first step, divide by 5. 3 to the 2x equals 70 divided by 5. Who is that? 15? I believe so. So then now we have our issue here. So there's a couple of ways we can do it. Number one, if you want to get rid of the 3, we can take the log with the same base. So log base 3 of both sides. Okay, and that cancels out that stuff very nicely. So 2x equals log base 3 of 15. And then we divide it by 2. Okay, and that is a perfectly awesome way to write this answer. Your calculator will tell you what the decimal is, of course, but we don't really care about that. At the moment, that's all that we want to happen. So let me make some more room so we can solve this next one. Sorry, those are gone now. Okay, we start off, notice it says log equals a number. So we rewrite this one as an exponential. 4 to the 7th equals 2x minus 1. Okay, if it's log equals a number, you rewrite it as an exponential, where 4 is your base, 7 is your exponent, and then 2x minus 1 is your argument. So 4 to the 7th plus 1 equals 2x, and then 4 to the 7th plus 1 divided by 2 is x. Now, once again, your calculator can tell you what that is. I happen to not have one with me, so that's going to be my answer right there. 4 raised to the 7th power plus 1, all divided by 2. Okay, I know it's a little crazy. All right, here, our next one, we have log equals a number. So notice there's no base down here. So it's assumed that this is base 10. So 10 to the 6th equals x squared. Okay. No base on your log. That means it's log base 10. So we rewrite it as an exponential. 10 to the 6th equals x squared. Now square rooting both sides. Okay, the square root of 10 to the 6th is 10 to the third, which is like, I don't know, 1,000 or 10,000 or something, but such is life. All right, the last one, divide everything by 4. ln of 2x equals 3. Okay, rewrite it as an exponential. Now remember, ln is log base e. So e to the third equals 2x. And then divide everybody by 2, which is e to the third divided by 2. And once again, your calculator can help you with that if you care. But just be aware, this might be the way that your answer looks. Okay, crazy like that without a calculator.